This is my presentation video for the onboarding application of FSE 2020. I named this application WeChat Room. The purpose of this application is to create a chat room mimicking a WeChat chat room with a familiar look that makes people more comfortable to use them in emergency situations. Design of this application including sign in, sign up, message sending and browsing, changing password and avatar, and logging out of the chat room. It's based on an MVC structure with object-oriented programming implemented. It doesn't use API except for fetching images from the server. Here's the demo. We got two browsers here, Chrome on the left and Safari on the right. First, we sign up using the Chrome. Here are some validations. And if you use an already occupied username, now let's log in. Here in this page, we can see all the historic messages, and the page actually only fetched the latest 20 messages. And when you scroll to the top, look here, it will fetch the older messages. Now, if you send a message here, everyone will get it in real time. Here, you can change your password, which works similar to the sign up page. Now, you can also change your avatar. Now, if you want to log out of the chat room, you can click this button, and it will kick you back to the sign-in page. Now, let's talk about the data structure. So I got two tables, messages for the messages, user for the users, and for this application, I use Node.js, Express.js, MySQL because they are easier to order by query time, which MongoDB somehow have some problem, and the map cache because I won't lose my session if I make any changes. If you use a file system, every time you make changes, the session resets. Here I use EJS for templating and Socket.io for real-time messages. Bootstrap and Font Awesome I also use to make my front-end pages prettier. And there's this Corporate.js that can edit and crop your image in your HTML, and so I use them for avatar. Now let's talk about my code. So the index.js is the entry point for the application. I put all the CSS and the JavaScript files under this asset. And here are the object-oriented message and user class. All the controllers for the pages are here, and including one for the Socket.io connections. I've also put two singleton connection pool class for MySQL and Socket here, and there's this model.js that encapsulate and execute function, which is called by these two class that extend the model.js to use any query to the database. So on this middleware will redirect all the pages to like login or to the room, if depends on whether the user has logged in or not. And under this roles, these two will make the index.js smaller by separating some of the URLs, and all the templates are here under this view folder, including this shared part. Now, I put a detailed installation guide under my GitHub repository, so if you want to install it, you can check it out. Thank you for watching my video.